electric motor. We know that there are various forms of energy, and energy can be converted from one form to another. A device changing electrical energy into mechanical energy is known as electric motor. In our day-to-day life, an electric motor is considered as a boon. It is used in fans, refrigerators, mixers, washing machines, computers, pumps, etc. But do you know, how does this motor work? An electric motor works on the principle that a current-carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field experiences a force. To know how does it happen in electric motor, let us study the construction of an electric motor. The electric motor consists of a rectangular loop ABCD of copper wire having resistive coating. This loop is placed between the north pole and south pole of a horseshoe-type magnet in such a way that its branches AB and CD are perpendicular to the direction of magnetic field. A device which reverses the direction of current through a circuit is called a split ring. The two ends of the loop are connected to the two halves X and Y of the split ring. The two halves of the ring have resistive coating on their inner surfaces and are tightly fitted on the axle. The two halves of the split ring X and Y have their outer conducting surfaces in contact with the two stationary carbon brushes E and F respectively. A battery is connected to the carbon brushes. Do you know why are carbon brushes used and how do these brushes work? Come, let us answer this question first. The battery wires cannot be connected directly to the two halves of the split ring to pass current into the coil, because when the current passes through the loop and it starts rotating, the connecting wires will get twisted. Thus, to pass in electric current to the loop, two carbon strips E and F, known as brushes, are used. The carbon brushes E and F are fixed to the base of the motor and they press lightly against the two halves of the split rings. The battery which supplies the current to the loop is connected to the two carbon brushes E and F. The function of carbon brushes is to make contact with the rotating split rings and to supply current to the loop through the split rings. Let us now proceed to understand the working of the motor. Initially, the rectangular loop ABCD is in the horizontal position. The direction of the magnetic field is from north pole to south pole. When an electric current is passed into the loop ABCD, the currents in the branches AB and CD are perpendicular to the magnetic field produced by the magnet. Thus, the direction of the current in the branch DC is in the inward direction. According to Fleming's left-hand rule, a force is exerted on the branch DC and pushes it down. The current in the branch BA is in the opposite direction to that in the branch DC. Therefore, a force is exerted on the branch BA in the upward direction. Thus, loop and axle start rotating in a clockwise direction. The force acting on the loop make the plane of the loop rotate till it is perpendicular to the field. At this position, the contact between the two halves of the split ring and brushes break. So the current flowing through the loop is cut off and there is no force acting on the coil. But the loop continues to rotate because of its inertia. After half rotation, the two halves of the split ring X and Y again come in contact with the carbon brushes F and E respectively. The current starts flowing through the loop once again. Now the forces acting on the branch BA and DC are in the opposite directions and the coil is further rotated. The current in the loop is reversed after each half rotation, and the loop and the axle continue to rotate in the clockwise direction. Thus, the electrical energy is used to rotate coil. Commercial motors run on the same principle, but practical changes are made in their construction, which we shall learn later. Come, let us now proceed further to